Happy New Year for Neil Lennon, Old Firm victory at Ibrox and a 4-point lead at the top of the SPL. Hearts make it 4 Edinburgh Derby wins on the bounce and 9 games unbeaten with a late winner at Tynecastle. A late leveller for Dundee United at Pittodrie denies Craig Brown a hat-trick of wins as Aberdeen manager. A Lanarkshire Derby deadlock means a point for Stuart McCall in his first match in charge of Motherwell. And Inverness lose in Perth at the end of a year of league football unbeaten on the road. 3 Clydesdale-bound Premier League matches on the first day of 2011. Aberdeen against Dundee United, Hamilton Motherwell, and Hearts played Hibs. On the second it was Rangers against Celtic, and St Johnstone played Inverness. A poignant backdrop to the New Year Old Firm match as former Rangers and Celtic captains John Gregg and Billy McNeill led the teams out ahead of a minute's silence in memory of the 66 people who lost their lives in the 1971 Ibrox disaster.
With the corner, Lee McCulloch's header, almost giving Rangers an early lead. Davis tries.
Oh, what a terrific clearance on the line. That's why you have players on the either post at corners. Great header from Lee McCulloch.
Important stop there by Kyle. Paddy McCourt with a little bit of room in which to manoeuvre, and he slips it through here. And a very timely challenge indeed by McCulloch.
Again, was well out of position here. Lee McCulloch drops in as we suggested. It's a terrific tackle. With his body shot, this is for a right-footed tackle, but he makes it with his left foot. And the timing is absolutely spot on.
Celtic are on the prowl anyway. Here's James Forrest, teasing Papat. What a cross, and Bugera has to turn it away.
Well, it's a terrific cross from James Forrest. The first real quality he's put into the box all afternoon.
Storovic. Samaras would challenge with Bugera. He's flicked it on here for Paddy McCourt. It's wide, and what a massive chance that was for Celtic.
McCourt prepared to go beyond Samaras to read the first header. He's too quick for David Weir, who's trying to get across the squeeze. Upward on the half volley with his left foot here, but he's not far out, and Celtic certainly need more of that.
McCulloch. Foster. Gave it away to Ledley. Samaras is chasing this, and McGregor's come way out. Giorgio Samaras scores for Celtic. Happy New Year to the men in hoops. They have the lead at Ibrox.
Very often the whipping boy. He's been terrific this afternoon. Alan McGregor, I'm afraid, has to hold his hands up. Why he commits there, I've no idea. Samaras always favourite to get there first. David Weir trying to make up the ground to get goal side, but can't close the angle on Samaras. The first touch is exquisite. Pretty small target from that angle, but it's a terrific finish.
He was booked, Samaras, for celebrating with the Celtic fans. But what a big goal, what a huge goal. What a massive goal. It's Celtic who strike first on Derby Day. Rangers, though, have a big habit of coming from behind this season, and Kenny Miller could be in here. Mastorovic has fended him off.
Well, I just wondered if Kenny Miller could have pulled the trigger with his left foot. Allows Mastorovic to come over and squeeze there. Just didn't get the shot away early enough, Kenny Miller.
Knocked away by Mastorovic. Forrest now for Samaras. Trapped by Ness. Still going Samaras. Brought down, penalty Celtic!
I don't think this is difficult for Craig Thompson at all here. Yeah, stonewall every day of the week. Love the little change of pace to get away from Ness initially, and he just shifted it as Bugera comes in.
A massive moment on Glasgow's day of days. It is Samaras. It is 2-0. He is the man of the moment. What a way to start a year for Celtic.
Well, goalkeepers just don't save them. It's a terrific penalty. Oh, the ball just hits the side net, the inside of the side netting. That's how good the strike is. Just opens his foot on it at the very last moment. The perfect penalty.
Rangers need a quick reply to a double from Samaras. Weiss takes it. Away by Rogner. Touch! So close.
Couldn't have been much closer.
Davis. Whittaker. McCulloch. Whittaker. Bugera!
Terrific effort. Neither Ronya nor Mastorovic gets close enough here to Bugera. Did really well to take it on the half turn. Really awkward that.
Lafferty. Weiss. Davis. McCulloch sent it behind Whittaker. Groans around Ibrox. Lafferty lurking, but that's a handball, I think.
Well, I think the Rangers supporters behind the goal were looking for a penalty. Mark Wilson did well to get up early. Well, did it roll down Mark Wilson's arm first?
Kyle. McGregor was scrambling.
I think Alan McGregor probably getting down in any case.
Papas. Lafferty. Clever feet from Lafferty, who wanted a penalty.
Well, did really well to spin and make the opportunity, but what I would say is Craig Thompson is no more than 4 or 5 yards away. Nothing doing for me. And Craig Thompson perfectly positioned to call it.
Here's Kyle. Samaras. Well, McGinn's away on the other side, and Kyle is through the middle. Samaras heading towards goal. Taken off his toes by Weir. Samaras. Stopped by McGregor, and Hutton has to clear this. He's taken it behind for a corner, but that was almost an unlikely hat-trick for Samaras.
Not much to hit from that angle, and McGregor did well.
They're nearly across the finishing line. And they're seeing it out quite nicely now. They failed to show in the really big games before, but they've showed today, that's for sure. It is over. It is a colossal victory, this, for Neil Lennon. Celtic triumph at the home of their oh-so-fierce rivals. Georgios Samaras, so often a villain of the piece, most definitely the hero of the hour and a half today. He scored both goals, one from the penalty spot, and Rangers, who've come back a few times this season, just couldn't respond.